Are you ready for the Gentle Giant Tour? Because it has landed in San Diego. And here to tell us all about it, the man himself, the Gentle Giant, TJ Miller in the house.
I would call myself that.
Who calls you the Gentle Giant?
I call myself that. No, I would say my wife and a couple other people have mentioned that I am gigantic.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
It's not gigantic. I'm like almost 6'2".
Yeah, but you're a slight, slender fellow who's on Peloton all the time. Whereas I myself have eaten bricks of cheese, to be fair. This is so fun, you guys. Thanks for having me. I am at the American Comedy Company tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. Oh, and last night I was there. It was fantastic.
Thanks for waking up, because a lot of times, you know, the comedians, the performers, the musicians.
I am not awake. I am on amphetamines.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, last night was fantastic.
Is that a good crowd? Good crowd in San Diego?
Yeah, it's good. There was one middle-aged white woman who was entitled and kept interrupting and sort of yelling things at me, but she zipped her mouth shut.
Really?
And then immediately kept talking. So.
Wow. Was she enjoying the drink?
She was enjoying the drink.
Because I went to a comedy
What a strange way to say completely plastered.
I was going to say libations or inebriated, but yeah.
She was inebriated. Yeah. She was... She disfruta las libaciones.
Disfruta la libaciones.
It's great. And I have a joke about breakfast tacos in San Antonio, Texas.
Yes.
And the audience, as soon as I said that my buddy was like, in San Antonio, Texas, we have the best breakfast tacos, the San Diego audience just started booing. They were not gonna let. Yeah, they're like, what are you talking about? We have the best tacos.
We take that personally here, TJ.
I think that's right. What's the best taco stand for you?
Oh, there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. It's like a whole bunch.
Well, that's a great answer.
Yeah, well, whatever. I was gonna tell you that I went to a comedy show like maybe a month or two ago, and
we
had one of those ladies that and she wasn't cussing, she wasn't saying anything bad, it's just she was participating in the routine as if it was a conversation.
That's exactly what last night was.
Yeah, I had that taco too!
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no, dude.
That's exactly what she was.
How do you deal with that?
She was just thinking that it was the two of us. And that it just happened to be a couple hundred people were hanging out while she had questions. But she would do. No, that's not true.
Like she's at home watching the Netflix.
God. The worst is they say, that's not factually true. That's absurd. Like anyone leaves a comedy show going, you know, I liked it up until he made that serious mistake about the latitude and longitude of San Diego in relationship to Tijuana. It just would take longer to get down there. And so you have to kind of entertain them for a second and then tell them. And I said, look, at this point, you got to stop talking. Or I have to kick you out. And she goes, I'm not going to get kicked out. And I said, I don't think you have anything to do with that. You have you have the least amount of say in whether or not you get kicked out. And I'm just telling her, I'm speaking to you, Lori, with 2 R's, one I, although with you, it's mostly I.
Oh my God.
Okay? Lori, do not come back to the show tonight. I know you mentioned, rather threatened, to come again, but you are not allowed back in the show. And if you come, we are taking away your Long Island iced tea, and you'll have no more.
My favorite part when that happens is how the whole rest of the audience just kind of stays like, the rest of the audience, they don't know what to do.
Well, the scary thing is, the front 3 rows at the American Comedy Club have like these cafeteria bench tables, sort of. And so if you kick somebody out in the front row, she was literally in the front row, you have to wait for everybody else to kind of stand up and stand forward while she's like, I don't care, it doesn't matter to me. I didn't want to see this. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I didn't.
Hey, wait, DJ, go back.
Pick that up. All right, you know what? I'm not coming back anyway.
DJ. You know what I enjoyed last time you were here? You left off your hot sauce. You still doing the hot sauce? Because you could take those breakfast tacos. I love that hot sauce so much.
It's great.
Literally use it every day.
Yeah, it's available on, thank you.
Legit, it was so good.
But I want to say thank you. And thank you to everybody here for going to my website, tjmillerdoesnothaveawebsite.com.
Wait.
And it's, what are you laughing at over there?
Wait, your website is called?
tjmillerdoesnothaveawebsite.com. And you can buy my hot sauce. I have 3 different flavors. And my peanut butter. I have my own line of peanut butter now.
You have peanut butter now?
Dark chocolate coconut. It's delicious.
Oh, wait, you brought that too.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Toffee crispy with toffee milk chocolate and Rice Krispies.
My goodness.
And then cherry chocolate with real dry cherries.
Wow.
Honey roasted peanuts and milk chocolate. I am the Paul Newman of comedy, contemporarily.
Yeah, you see your
Yeah, but you got to come and get it.
you see the crack staff over there laughing at your jokes. I mean,
Yeah,
what do you have to say about those two guys? Look at that.
They're
If
going. They're not doing it. They're doing little finger puppets. I see him over there.
Look at them guys, though.
That
huh?
guy's got a mustache that's taking over his face. I mean, it's Doc Holliday, but he's been taking a little bit of steroid in his program.
Buttons to be pressed. Everybody's walking in here. This is a free-for-all.
I think it is a free-for-all. Bring that mustache over here. Come on, bring it over here.
Come on.
Let's show the people.
Oh, he's turning red, TJ.
Come on.
TJ, he's turning red. Oh, do you
Here
do
he
this
comes.
with? You love doing this with your crowd. Come on now.
Watch this guy forever.
Look at that mustache.
Look at that. The two. Oh, the lovebirds.
That was just a tiny little stash kiss. And that's part of what you'll be getting. Come on, for a close-up. Get in here. Yes, that's part of what you'll be getting at the San. Yeah, you can zoom. Doesn't matter to me. Go all the way in here. That's all you need. Go all the way in.
Oh, boy.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the type of stash kissing you'll be getting
Oh my God.
at the San Diego American Comedy Company this weekend. Tonight, whoa, Saturday and Sunday. And Sunday is the Lord's Day. I do a whole thing on Sunday, and it's something that's important to me, Raul.
Yes.
I don't know if it's important to you.
Yes.
But every Sunday, I talk a little bit about something that I think is important. It's important to me, and that's Jesus Christ. And I talk about basically the entire show, some of the things that he did that weren't great. So some of the bad things that he was into, just kind of, he'll slap the butts of other carpenters, you know, and they weren't always totally into that. Apparently he was often would sort of catcall pigs, which that doesn't make any sense at all. And the point being, there's a lot of great things about Jesus Christ, but there are also some things people don't know. He never washed his hands. A lot of people didn't know that. Nobody really washed their hands back then. Yeah. But he would go to the restroom, come back, hadn't washed his hands, and he would want to greet people. And he wouldn't do a fist bump, that's for sure. He said that was some other religion's kind of way of greeting people. But so Sunday will be a very special day. Saturday is fantastic. And tonight's always a crapshoot with that second show. So I like second show Friday. I think you know what I'm talking about. So I'm tonight and tomorrow, 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. Raul wants to do this part, but I'm not going to let him. Sunday is a 7 p.m. show. This is downtown in the Gaslamp District. TJ Miller Live, the American Comedy Company. Catch TJ Miller live in San Diego. And I think, did we even start or talk about the talking points that you had?
No, it doesn't matter.
The teleprompter hasn't moved. That's what I think is the most fun.
It hasn't moved because, look, the remote control ran out of batteries. Do you want to mess with the remote?
You're the one that does it?
Yeah, well, they're making us do that now. Yeah, it's
Oh my God.
budget cuts.
Come on, Fox.
Budget cuts.
You've got money. Act like it.
TJ Miller.
You're on the wrong side of history, so you should have more money than right now.
American Comedy Company all weekend long. What is wrong with this guy? Don't ever fix it.
I love it.
Russo.
The Fox 5 Surf Report, sponsored by your Toyota dealers.
I'm going to send it to you.
Then bring it.
San Diego Life.
It looks good. Yeah, chocolate peanut butter looks good.
You would like dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Okay, dark chocolate, coconut peanut butter. Okay, it's a west-northwest swell, 2 to 4 feet, and we had high tide this morning at 7:06.
You're doing really well.
Thank you. I think you're not only doing well, I think you're doing exceptionally well. Come on in here for a hug. We do the hugs on this show. Oh, yes. You're going to have a great show.
Thank you.
This weekend. And can I get a high five? We're not going to do a fist bump, right?
It's high tide. High time for high tide.
And here's our picture of the day. We'll be right back. Okay, let's go.